Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you really quick, or maybe not so really quick, I don't know, with this unboxing. So this is an unboxing from Valrhona. Valrhona is a chocolate company. It's a French chocolate company. I'm very excited to try it. So they have what they call La Selecion. I don't know if it's a regular thing or not. I have no idea. But basically, it's a selection of their different chocolates and candies, or not candies, but chocolates and stuff they have. And then it'll have one or two things that are exclusive only to the La Selección box. And I'm really excited. So let's unbox it. Okay? Yeah. That's how we roll. So the first thing that comes in the box is a little card and a note, and it says La Selección by Valrhona. It says, thank you for joining La Selección by Valrhona. We're serious chocolate enthusiasts, enjoy a variety of exquisite Valrhona chocolates every month. So I guess it's a monthly thing. You can buy just one box at a time, though, just FYI. Explore below the listing of the chocolates included in this month's box. We hope you delight, savor, and perhaps discover your new Valrhona favorite. I hope so. So you get the blank Opalese, which I'm super excited about. If you saw my Valrhona haul, you know, this stuff's supposed to be amazing. So it's pure white in color with a creamy texture and delicately sugared. Opalese 33% reveals harmonious aromas of fresh milk and natural vanilla. So Valrhona is a company that they live and breathe chocolate, much like Ghirardelli, Callebaut, Berry Cacao, some of those really fancy chocolates. Valrhona is right up there. So they describe a lot of theirs kind of almost like you do wine, and they in fact have tasting instructions that come with your order and tell you how to taste it properly. So we're going to make sure we absorb these rule things. I don't know. So I got the Opalese, I got the Jivara Milk 10 box, 40%, captivates with its pronounced cocoa taste, combined with notes of vanilla and malt. Looking forward to that. And then the Noir Ganaha, I'm sure I'm killing that name, Noir Guanaja, with 70% with cocoa nibs. Bittersweet and elegant Guanaja, 70% complemented by the finely roasted crunch of Valrhona cocoa nibs. Oh, it's crunchy because it's got the cocoa nibs. I'm excited because I do like cocoa nibs. And then the exclusive is the Equinox Tri-Pack. It's Valencia almonds and Roman hazelnuts covered in blonde milk and dark Grand Cru chocolates. So, fancy. So the first thing I'm definitely going to try is this Jivara. I'm not sure. 40% cacao, the creamy and chocolatey, the milk chocolate one. I'm really excited about this. It comes in a 10. I do believe you can buy these 10s on the site too, just so you know. And I'm psyched. So let's open it because I had to go get scissors to open it. So, and it comes with a 10. It's a hinged lid. That is pretty freaking fancy, to be honest. And there's a little chocolate inside. But that's all right. So it's got a 10 hinged lid. Can we just have a moment for this packaging? Can you not? Could you just? Isn't it gorgeous? I'm keeping this box when I finish this chocolate or give it all away. It comes with 18 squares of milk chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate. And so it opens up like that. It's got this little insert where it's basically talking about the chocolate. It's got instructions in here for plunging into the art of tasting. So to taste a great chocolate, it says, you want to take the time to awaken your senses, observe the color, listen to the characteristic or snap, appreciate the texture on your tongue, and enjoy it. You must learn to distinguish the first highly volatile aromas, such as fruity, floral, or spicy notes. The finish reveals the less volatile aromas, giving the chocolate its length. This is when you will perceive the warmer notes such as caramel and roasted nutty flavors. That's what it says. Now there are actual instructions on this thing on how to taste. So the first one is observe, the second is smell, the third is listen, so for the snap as you break the chocolate section into pieces between your fingers, and the fourth is taste. Now the taste actually has extremely specific, they all have pretty specific instructions, but I'm going to read you the taste, just so that we can all go through this together. So, taste. Place a piece of chocolate in your mouth and bite into it. Biting breaks down the structure and releases the aromas. Let the chocolate melt. Gently rub the tongue against the palate. This causes the chocolate temperature to slowly rise. resulting in the final release of its aromas. Breathe out gently through the nose and then inhale to fully experience the diversity and complexity of the flowery, fruity, or spicy notes. So I'm very excited to try these, and I'm fully intending on following these instructions so we can get the full effect. So that's what the chocolate looks like. It's very pretty. It has a really nice, kind of nutty, milky, I smell milk, creamy taste to it. So we're going to snap it now. Don't know if you heard that. Let's see if we can get up close and make you hear a snappy snap. Ready? Don't know if you heard that either because it's really quiet. You can tell milk chocolate doesn't snap as crisply as like darker chocolate does. Smells really good. Looks pretty. Okay. I'm definitely like, that's a cool way to taste chocolate, to like really, really taste it. I dig that. Because like when I first tasted it, I kind of got hit with like fruity notes, a little bit of fruity notes. Like, I don't know, I want to say like, not strawberry or cherry, but like just fruity almost a little bit. But towards the end it got like toasty and creamy and warm, like a warm like chocolate chip cookie almost melting in your mouth. That like feel like when you're eating it, it kind of reminds me of that, like that warm gooey, that feel and that taste. It definitely has that to it. So it's good chocolate. I'm gonna have another piece just to make sure. Ka-wink, you get it? What else to say than like, it's like that warmth from like having a cookie or like a chocolate chip cookie or like a warm brownie. It's like that, like mouth feel and consistency and the smell. And it just, It's a lot of really good childhood memories for me is what it smells like, I guess. So this is the dark chocolate one. I'm feeling brave, y'all, because I'm really scared of this one. Dark chocolate and I don't always get along. So this is the 70% cacao. This is the one that has the dark chocolate with the cacao nibs in it. Cocoa nibs, cacao nibs, whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited to try this. We shall see. Comes in the gold foil packaging. Smells good. So, wicked, right? Like visually, that's stunning. That's just stunning and gorgeous. And like, wow. Wowza. Wowza, wowza. It smells good. I smell fruit with this. When I first smell it, like cherries almost. That's the hint. I'm getting a sniff. I smell cherries, if you ask me. So we're going to do the snap test. You ready? I really just want a small piece, but I don't think that's going to work for me. Oh yeah, there was definite snap there. And you can see the cacao nibs in there. Look at that. So I'm excited because I've not had chocolate quite like this. So I'm smelling, listening. So I've got some with some of the cacao nibs in it. I'm not sure if you can see that. I really smell that fruitiness. Ugh. It's definitely not milk chocolate because it's taking longer to warm up in my mouth. Sorry for talking with my mouth full too, by the way. So this one, when I first taste it, I immediately get hit with that warmth. And, oh yeah, there it is. There's the after. And, like, I immediately get hit with that, like, chocolate warmth you expect. Like, because to me, a lot of dark chocolate is super bitter, especially afterwards. And I will say this one, it's got a little bitterness. But it definitely has more of a fruity aftertaste almost. That's the only way I can describe it, or like the length of it, or whatever the heck they call it. But it's got that fruit. It's fruity. It's fruity. It's got a fruity afternote almost. But when I like breathe out, it's like, I don't know. It's like really warm and like a good like hot chocolate almost kind of way. And the cacaos are really nice because it's crunchy. And they taste good. It's not overly sweet. I like that though. I really do. But it's sweet enough and there's no, like, there is a little bit of that bitter aftertaste, but it's not hardcore like when you buy some of those dark chocolates. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them have like a really hardcore, like, bitter aftertaste. This one does have a little bit of that bitter aftertaste, but it's not bitey. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than it doesn't bite you in the butt, and it doesn't, like, make you go gross. This one actually tastes really good, so I'm shocked that it's a dark chocolate I actually enjoy. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm really surprised that I like this. But it's definitely fruity. Like, it's definitely, like, you can taste the fruitiness. And I want to say it's almost like a cherry fruit, but it's probably just the natural flavors of the cacao coming through is my guess, because it's got the cacao nibs in it. And I just really smell, like, that fruitiness, and it's, like, fruity and warm and that chocolatey, and it's just really nice. I'm not very good at describing these, so you're going to have to forgive me, but it's really, I like the crunch from the cacao nibs that you get in this. That's really nice. I would definitely say if you're someone who in general doesn't like dark chocolate because it's so bitter and so bitey, and I will say this definitely, like, their description is pretty accurate because they say it's dark chocolate with cocoa nibs, but I actually have the heart of this one. This is the baking one. It doesn't have the cacao nibs, but it says it's bittersweet and elegant, and I would say that is an apt description of this. And then you throw in the cacao nibs and it adds, like, that fruity cherry. I don't know. It's freaking delicious. Let's just go with that. It's good. If you are someone who doesn't like dark chocolate and you want to try dark chocolate because it does have a lot of health properties and antioxidants, I think this might be a good one. And this one only has 11 grams of sugar, which is really, really good if you're looking to watch that sort of thing. So excited. This is Opalese. I actually bought an entire bar of this, and these are $7.50 a pop. $7.50 for a candy bar. Really excited to try this, and I would pay $7.50 for these candy bars. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good. This is Opalese, and it's white chocolate. It's milky and delicate, is what they say. This thing has rave reviews, so I'm gonna be super disappointed if I don't like it. And I will go ahead and say this has 18 grams of sugar, which I don't think is very bad. And one serving size is basically half the bar. So I am opening the white chocolate bar. You ready? Are you ready? I cannot tell you how much I love these bars just because the sheer beauty of them is gorgeous. So this one doesn't have nearly as much of a smell as the others do, but it's definitely very white chocolate, and I'm excited. So we're going to do the snap test. You ready? That had a decent snap to it for white chocolate. White chocolate usually has such a low melting point, it doesn't have hardly any snap. Let's listen. Yeah, that's a nice little snap to it. I really don't smell much with this one, which shocks me because my smell-o-lator works pretty good, although I have allergy problems lately. I do love that they have just little small, like, the squares break off really nicely. It's beautiful. It really... I get a little warm vanilla, like a little vanilla scent, but it's very light, very faint. I think I'm just going to have to taste this. Somebody's got to do it. It's a tough job. I really like this. It's very vanilla, very milky, very creamy. And yeah, I mean, it's just a good white chocolate. And it's not overly sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Because white chocolate's usually too sweet. But this one's really nice. Like, it actually, like, has the actual, like, the flavors are actually coming out, like, vanilla. And I would almost say, like, gingerbread or something. I know that sounds crazy, but I swear I smell, like, toasty. Like, I'm feeling, like, toasty, warm, like, a toasted kind of flavor to it. It's really, really good. Oh my god, I like this a lot. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is the best white chocolate I've ever eaten in my life at this point. And I have to try that Ivoire, which is their other white chocolate. But this is the one they have for baking. This one has 19 grams of sugar. That one has 18 grams of sugar per serving. That is amazing. It definitely, like... Because a lot of the recipes, sometimes there's too much sugar in them, so you don't always taste the ingredients. But that one is like, that white chocolate is amazing. Like, it's just so toasty and like warm and like vanilla and creamy. It's like, honestly, if it were with like, I'd say it's like a frozen, like the best frozen white chocolate milkshake I've ever had that's in a candy bar form. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just, it's toasty, it's vanilla-y, it's creamy, it's amazing, and it's not over the top sweet like a lot of white chocolates are. You know what I'm talking about. That is freaking amazeballs. Now all that's left is the almonds and hazelnuts, and I do want to try these because I want to try them and I like nuts. So I'm a big, it's actually one of my favorite snacks is like nuts. Now chocolate covered nuts I'm not always a huge fan of, but I'm excited because, to be honest, these are some of the most amazing chocolates I've ever tasted in my entire life. I'm going to get, I think this is because it's got hazelnuts and almonds, so this looks like an almond to me. So we're going to try an almond. Oh my god. That smells freaking amazing. I get like this toasted scent, like toasted chocolate, like kind of like a cookie, like almost like shortbread or maybe gingerbread, but not quite. Oh god, the toasted scent is really beautiful on it. I'm looking forward to trying this. That's really excellent chocolate. I think I can't do as good of a job describing it because it's got almonds and it's mostly almond, which I will say I like because they didn't OD on the chocolate. Because like sometimes they like cover way. It was really good. I almost feel I need another one just to taste it. But it's definitely got like the notes of toastiness. It's creamy. It's buttery. It definitely like, oh my god, it's really good. If you like, I would say if you like shortbread or like gingerbread, like those like cookies that are like not overly sweet, but just have that warm toasty scent and feel to them, that's kind of what this is in a chocolate form, and it's just delicious. I think this would probably make, like the chocolate itself would probably make an amazing hot chocolate, and or caramel covered, like caramel covered apple, like if you did caramel apple and then covered it with this, I think that would be awesome. So this is the milk chocolate one. Oh my god, yeah, it's creamy, it's milky, like I can smell the milk chocolate. It's definitely the same as this this Yivara chocolate, Haravara, I don't know. It's definitely the same as that chocolate. It smells exactly the same. It's creamy, it's milky, it smells like a milk chocolate bar. It's like that wonderful, like creamy, like childhood memory type of thing, I guess. And I'm pretty sure this is a hazelnut. It's definitely the same as that Yivara. It's really good. I really like it with the hazelnut. I think these are really good, like mixed with other things because the hazelnut's that crunchiness. I'm pretty sure this is what Nutella tastes like when it's beforehand, like, oh, chocolate dipped hazelnut. Yeah. So this is the dark chocolate. This is the last one. And let's see what I get. I do feel fairly confident this is made up of that dark chocolate one that I tasted. The Guanaja. I'm not sure how to say it. I hope no one from Valrhona watches. No, someone does need to tell me how to say some of these names because I feel bad. I don't like butchering other people's languages. I don't enjoy that, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I literally just can't pronounce it. Or don't know how to pronounce it. So it's dark, it's beautiful. Gosh. I love this smell. It's definitely got that like a fruity smell like right away. But like when I've smelled other like dark chocolates, it almost immediately has a bitter smell to it. This one doesn't. It just smells like sweet, fruity. And the amazing thing is these are not like overly killer in the sugar department. So that is really nice as far as I'm concerned. That is really good dark chocolate. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one. I'm getting toasty, bitter, elegant. But it's not like a bitey bitter. It's got a little bit of bitter, but it's got enough sweetness, enough toastiness, enough of that fruitiness that it really balances it well. I would say if you get the opportunity and you want to try some chocolates and you're like, enjoy them as much as I do, this La Selecion box is $45. I don't know if the shipping is free on it or not. I think the shipping is included, but I'm not 100% sure. But they do send it in an insulated bag with like freezy cooly things. And I think they ship to Canada, but I know it's the Valrhona US sites. I don't know if they have a Valrhona Canada site or Mexico, but I know that like chocolatiers all over in both those nations or both those countries use it, so I'm sure it's available somewhere. That is good. I would say give maybe the La Selecion box a try, but I'm a hardcore like baker at heart. I do like to bake. I bake a lot. I bake a lot when I get the opportunity. So for me, I know I'm going to use all this stuff, but I can tell you that Eau Police is something I will purchase again and again and again. I wish they had it in a tin where it had the like, because I love these like sample small size chocolates, because a lot of times that's about all I want. Like I only ate half of that, but I mean, I knew I was trying other things, but normally I would just, that is perfect. So I really dig this. I am so excited about this. I might try this again in another month or so. I don't know, but I can tell you that I'm very happy with my purchases, and I would recommend this to anyone who is looking to branch out and try some higher end chocolates and stuff, or who just is really interested in a hardcore, like interested in baking and the art and artistry of food in and of itself, because they do a lot of explanations. They have a lot of recipes. It's quite fascinating. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do me a huge favor. Let me know what chocolates you like. Are there any like high-end chocolates that you dig? Do you like Godiva? Are you a huge fan of Calabo or Berry Cacao and some of those? So let me know in the comment section below some chocolates you really like, and if there are any recipes that involve chocolate that you really like. I like to hear about those too. Are you a big fan of the chocolate mousse? And do you have a specific recipe that you really like? Because oftentimes that's what people find, is they'll find one they really dig. And I like to hear about it. And also I like I said, I like to bake. So if I get the opportunity to try a new recipe, I like to do that a lot. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. Do me a huge favor, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.